would start to talk. I clench and unclench, just like a vagina, it would note cheerfully in poor French. Perspective would shift jarringly to a microscopic civilization that lived in the hay under Tom's face. They would be a poetic, romantic people for whom time moved incalculably slowly. Tom's face would have hung in their sky like the sun for millennia before old man Jefferson started fucking him. Its gradual change to a rictus of pain would excite and disturb the minds of their greatest philosophers. Eventually, the glowing tip of a huge black cock emerging from his mouth would cause the whole society to commit mass suicide. Ideally, the title of the book would be an endless binary number, and it would scream when you opened it, and then a brawny fist would shoot out from between the pages and rip the nose right off your face. As you fell to the ground squealing, the hand would hail a cab that would run over your head. A passerby would film your death on a mobile, making it an internet phenomenon. Huge crowds of Japanese teens would gather at stadium events to masturbate each other as they watched it on overhead screens. This footage of our nonchalant and motiveless murder by a book would attract 1 billion YouTube hits, and not a single sympathetic comment. In 1 million years, a super-advanced civilization of androids would misinterpret the film, and you would become a figure in their culture, analogous to a paedophile Guy Fawkes. Through advanced scientific methods, they would recreate your consciousness, and you would relive your whole life over and over again, but with all the enjoyable stuff taken out. On the day of your 18th birthday, someone would hit you so hard on the back of the head with a polo mallet that your eyes would pop out. Crawling from your burning house, you would have your arse clawed out by a mountain lion, and when you reached the hospital, you would be diagnosed with AIDS of the leg and cancer of your empty eye sockets. Through a synaptic quirk, you would have one image frozen in your mind, so it was as if you were looking at it constantly. Your long-dead Chinese stepfather's dead arsehole. The only way to treat your eyes would involve, every night just before bed, playing the screams from a horror movie loudly to encourage a wolverine to fuck the sockets. Somehow its stinking cock would numb the holes even as its scrabbling feet shredded your face and scalp. You would continue to relive this life in ever-increasing detail, long after the universe had ended, praying for death to a god who was already dead himself. I got into comedy because I loved watching comedy as a child. I later discovered that's a bit like loving burgers as a child and deciding to become a cow. I've never found anything in life particularly heartwarming or uplifting, except the smiles of my children, and even those are ruined by the knowledge that someday my children will die, their smiles having long gone as they struggled with the mental and social handicaps they developed from having a cunt like me for a dad. If you want to hear something uplifting, go read something else. You're well catered for in our culture. There are hordes of half-wits who want to help you find an upside. One day, both you and I will be hip bones and shin bones, buried in a box being eaten by worms. You will find no solace here. Just fucking with you. I've always had an instinct to laugh at everything. The good stuff, the horror, everything. With laughter comes perspective. You might be scared of the dark. You might be sitting alone in the woods in the dark, but if you suddenly heard laughter... No, wait a minute. Some people don't hold with the old gallows humour. It's not civilised. There's some stuff you shouldn't laugh about and so on. I think we're all in this trench together, and everything is fair game. Do me a favour. Any time you have a problem with somebody having a laugh, have a think about where your grandparents went. Look around, and tell me what you think a gallows looks like. I've been living at the top of a high-rise on the outskirts of Glasgow. I can't say where exactly, but it's the tallest one in the city. The evening I moved in, I remember standing at the bottom, just looking at it, reaching up endlessly into the night. The partying windows and the partied-out windows. A punch card for the fifth dimension. One night, me and my mate Paul Marsh stop in the wee pub at the bottom of the flats. We're supposed to be going round to our pal Murphy's to play FIFA on the PlayStation, have a few joints, but the Celtic game is coming on in the pub, and it seems daft to go play football. We phoned Murphy to come meet us, and after the game we walked down to the high street. Murphy's elongated.
To keep listening to this audiobook for free, click the link in the description. It will take you to a free Audible trial where you can listen to this and many other books for free for 30 days.